Hello. Welcome to another episode of Des and Jeff Watch Stuff, where we talk about what we watched in the last week or two. So, what'd you watch in the last week or two?
Your drama kills me.
Yeah. Okay.
What did I watch?
Yeah, what'd you watch?
Okay, so
Yeah.
I watched...
I know you watched a lot of alligators.
I did watch a lot of Gator Boys. I like things that show people doing things that I would not or cannot do. I like those kinds of things. People with different kinds of lifestyles and jobs and things like that.
Okay.
Okay? Which is why I watch like
Gator
90
Boys.
Day Fiancé
Or
and
Gator Boys.
Gator Boys
Gator Boys.
or yeah, anything like that.
That's like her Saturday morning thing. Like, I get up, she'll be up before me, and I'll wake up, and there's the Gator Boys.
Yep.
And it's like, oh, I will not do that. That's why we don't live in Florida, because I'm afraid of alligators.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if I like shows like that and watching people do things that I can't do. If it's not Gator Boys on a Saturday morning, it's probably Dr. G. Again, a job that I will never do.
Which I don't know what that is.
She is the medical examiner in Florida, and they show different cases that she worked on and how she decided what the cause of death was.
Oh, okay.
So again, something I would never have anything to do with.
Okay.
But I found a movie.
I was gonna say, yeah, this week you have something.
This week I found a movie.
Right.
It is called The Deepest Breath.
Well, this is weird.
It's weird that I would even watch this. It is about free divers, people who can hold their breath for, 6, 7, 8 minutes, even longer than that.
That's insane.
Yeah, they basically have learned how to shut everything down, and they dive to the bottom of like those blue holes.
Ooh, blue hole. I like the blue hole.
Yeah, but they're a couple 100 feet deep.
Yeah, I wouldn't go in.
And there's no equipment. They're not, they just hold their breath
they
and
free dive. Yeah.
And I'm terrified of deep water. If it even looks deep, I mean, it could be a very shallow lake, but if I can't see the bottom, to me, there's a vortex. You get in there, you're going down, you're never coming back. That's how I feel about water that I cannot see the bottom of. So these people are jumping in on their own free will and diving to the bottom, holding their breath. So the thought of that and possibly drowning in dark water just terrifies me. But I did watch the movie.
Fascinating, huh?
Yeah, it really is. But scary and sad. Just gonna say, it is sad. Because of course, things like that don't always go well. But it is basically a documentary of
true story.
It's a true story, and it's actual footage of these real people doing this, even to the point where it didn't go so well. So
I read up on that whole thing of people holding their breath for long periods of time. I read about that like maybe a year or two ago. I don't understand.
I don't know. I have a hard enough time holding my. Let me drink my 1995, please.
Come on. See, on the show, if you missed the show, we were drinking Miller Lite and Coors Light, and Des was trying to guess the difference between them. We also have a light lager here. Okay, here, fine. Here, just drink this. We'll get you some Red Dog for next time and some Goldschlager.
No. I cannot hold my breath, or just about hold my breath, through the tunnel. I mean, that's when you have to hold your breath, the Lehigh Tunnel.
I usually hang my head out the window and make siren noises because I'm still a kid.
Yeah, but
she likes that. She enjoys that.
I think it's hilarious.
She encourages that.
I do encourage it.
And that's why I love my life and I love my wife. Because she lets me do stuff like that. Okay.
And I hold my breath through the whole thing.
Back to holding breath. I used to be able to do that. I used to be able to hold my breath pretty long when I was a kid. Swimming in the Angelo Park pool, we used to see how long we could hold our breath and stuff. I think me and Louis Pastorella would be able to hold our breath the longest.
I can't.
But not like these divers do. That's just crazy stuff.
No.
And plus the pressure too, right?
Well, yeah, the pressure changes. It gets dark, and so for some of these people, now you're just alone with your own mind and your own mortality, thinking like all the things that could go wrong, they have to push that all out of their mind, and just I don't know how they do it. And they're setting all these crazy world records, and I'm scared to watch it on TV.
Good for them, though.
It was good, though.
That's that's cool. And like you said, like that's something that like you have no idea how they're doing it. Same thing with the free climber people. I mean, I know how they do that. That's just crazy.
But again, it's another thing. Yeah,
I know how they do that.
I love to watch that stuff.
But it's crazy.
I love to watch it. I could never. I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of drowning. I'm afraid of tunnels. But I'll watch it all on TV. Gators.
Bridges. especially now.
Yes, well, I've always been afraid of that.
I know.
Yeah, I'm not good with that stuff. Anything man-made, I don't trust.
How about that?
See, I am smart.
Yeah, I think you are pretty smart. There you go. Drink your lager. Yay, drink your lager. We also got some Mexican lager here from Funk Brewing.
Yeah, I won't say how that is, but...
Why? You think it's going to be a spoiler? It'll be a spoiler for the show? No.
It's good.
It's really good, yeah. Look, anyone who's watching this probably watched our show.
Oh, yeah. This is true. I hope so.
Or they're going to be like, ooh, let's go watch the show.
I hope so.
They say, ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
So what'd you watch?
Well, I sat down to watch something the other night. I didn't have any gigs. I was like, this is great, okay? Everything's cool. Nothing's blowing up. The house is calm. I'm going to watch a movie. And then it's like, you know how it is. What do I watch? Because there's way too many choices now. Especially with us that we have to have every streaming service known to man.
Yes.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I never watched the newest Batman. I never got through it. I fell asleep 3 times trying to watch it. It's a 3-hour movie too. But I mean, I've heard it's really good, but I won't get into that because I didn't watch that. I was like, I turned it on and I'm like, do I want something that dark and gloomy? Because it's really dark and gloomy. But then, our daughter was talking about Twilight, and Sparkly Vampire. And I'm like, well, maybe I'll watch it because Robert Pattinson, he's a way better actor than he was in Twilight. Like Twilight, that's not him. Like he's been in some really good stuff. And I don't know why I keep on talking about the Batman because I didn't watch it. I watched Ricky Stanicky.
Nah.
Yes, I watched the Amazon original Ricky Stanicky, which stars John Cena. And John Cena is so good in it. And he was good in Peacemaker too. He's a really good actor. He could do comedy really well because he doesn't look like he should be able to do comedy.
Right.
But he does. Ricky Stanicky is, I don't need to see it again, but it was a good watch. It was just long enough, it didn't overstay its welcome. Ricky Stanicky is he's an imaginary friend kind of. When the kids were young, the 3 main characters, when they were younger, anytime they got in trouble, they were blaming on the kid down the street, Ricky Stanicky. And so as they grew older and got married and or got girlfriends or boyfriends, they kept on using Ricky to get out of stuff with their wives. So they faked Ricky having testicular cancer and they had to go see him. And then they went to Atlantic City. And then so they kind of get into a corner where they have to actually have Ricky Stanicky show up at the one guy's bris? Yeah, because the one baby, bris. It's okay. A bris, yeah. So they're like, we gotta invite Ricky Stanicky, So they had to find a guy, and so they found John Cena, who's this alcoholic guy doing this one-man show about, I won't even spoil it on that one, because it's funny what he does in his one-man show is pretty funny. But, so they're like, you're gonna be Ricky Stanicky, so they pay him, and he actually is really good at it. So he shows up, and the whole day goes great. And then, of course, it starts collapsing all around them and stuff. And then it's like, okay, this is gonna be really, really, really kind of meh. But then it takes a little twist, and then it's like, oh, it's good. It ends great. Like I said, for 20 minutes in the movie, in the middle, I'm like, why am I watching this? And I almost turn it off, but then it got better. So yeah, Ricky Stanicky, like I told you, it's 70% great movie, or at least really good. I'll give it a 6.5. 6.5 out of 10. I won't watch it again, but I recommend it to anyone who likes comedies. There's some funny parts. I'm sure you heard me going laughing a couple times, and usually it's John Cena who's making me laugh because he's just great. We were talking. Yesterday was Easter, so we were over our family's house. Spoiler, if you don't know about our families, they pretty much live half a mile from each other.
On the same road.
Yeah, on the same road. So, but we were over at my mom's house and we were talking to my sister saw it. You know, and we said the same thing. Like, yeah, 70. It was like a 70% good movie. You know, there's a little bit here and there, but you know, John Cena was just funny. You know, like he's been great in everything I've seen him in. Has been great. Same thing with Batista. You know, like another wrestler who you're thinking like this lunkhead has. He was great in Dune. You didn't see Dune, but he was great in Dune. He was the Beast Raman in Dune. He was great, but he was also in that zombie movie that took place in Vegas with Zack Snyder's zombie movie. I don't remember the name of it, but he was the best part about that. You know, and he's great in Guardians of the Galaxy. He's a great actor too. But John Cena impressed me, and you know, like going back to what was 2 years ago maybe when we watched Peacemaker.
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't seen Peacemaker, watch Peacemaker. You know, it's not a kid's show at all.
No.
But man, is it good! And that's what won me over. Like he's in the second Suicide Squad movie as Peacemaker, and then they did a TV show about him, which the movie's great, but the show is so much better. The show just seeing Peacemaker, you know. Now I just got off the subject again. I'm not talking about Ricky Stanicky anymore. All right, guys, there you go. Doesn't Jeff watch stuff?
Yay.
We got a documentary about people swimming. We got a show about Ricky Stanicky.
Bye.
There you go. Check it out, and we'll see you next time.